A typical search today returns either a uselessly long list of results or none at all, and little or no help to find what you want. For example, this search for Zinfandel in a wine catalog turns up 2,709 matches with no clues on what to do next. Endeca helps users find what they want by wrapping its search results in a guided navigation context, built around precisely those 2,709 matches for Zinfandel. For example, if you look at the country dimension, you'll see that only the United States and South Africa are available. That's because they are the only two countries that produce Zinfandels. But how does guided navigation build this context? We already know a lot just by looking at each bottle. We see its country, year, winery, etc. All this valuable information could help users refine and explore. So to build a context for Zinfandels, we begin with the universe of data that describes the 90,000 wines currently available. Next, Endeca's patented Endeca engine technology removes categories that aren't tagged to the Zinfandels. This guarantees that we will never get a no results found response. But we still have information overload. So next, we organize the categories by grouping them into dimensions of related attributes: country, year, price, and so on. Multiple dimensions let us navigate any dimension in any order, which is important because different people will prioritize their choices in different ways. But the Endeca engine helps us even further by organizing the dimensions and the categories within a dimension. Here, we'll refine on below $10 from the price range dimension and see more ways guided navigation helps us. We're down to 518 matches, and you'll notice they've been put in a fresh navigation context. Many data sources could have an overwhelming number of dimensions, so guided navigation shows users only the ones that are most relevant for their current results. For example, all of the Zinfandels below $10 in inventory happen to be from the United States. So we've removed the country dimension and added two new ones: U.S. regions and U.S. appellations. Many dimensions will have hundreds of categories still valid, so there are several ways the Endeca engine prioritizes and organizes them. Dimensions are typically arranged in a parent-child hierarchy. This makes deep drill downs possible. Long lists of numbers can be put in ranges, and long lists of names into alphabetical blocks. The bounds of the ranges can be automatically adjusted depending on how many categories are currently live. Another way to organize a dimension is to rank its categories to show the most relevant choices relative to the current results. For example, here we lead with the most common wineries that make Zinfandels below $10. Endeca's search industry pioneers are innovating the next generation of unstructured text search and guided navigation. It includes all the best-of-breed features you expect and moves forward to the most innovative unstructured search available anywhere. Whether you try Zinfandels in the plural, misspell it, or enter a multi-word query, Endeca will find all the relevant results. Why does this user experience make it so much easier to find information? Guided navigation creates many different ways to reach the same item. For example, one person might find a bottle of wine by picking a specific grape, then rating, country, and vineyard. Another person might start with a full-text search, discover that some are award winners, pick a flavor and a drink date, and reach the identical bottle. There are actually hundreds of unique ways to find just this one bottle. Guided navigation offers users every valid path to each item. In fact, for this wine collection, Endeca automatically builds more than 1 billion helpful paths while removing trillions of dead ends. Compared to the few hand-built paths that traditional browsing offers, it's no wonder that people succeed much more. Please read further to learn about guided navigation and business solutions across the enterprise that are more effective with the guided navigation user experience, ranging from e-commerce to knowledge management on unstructured content to analytics with interactive reporting. The Endeca Information Access Platform's patented Endeca engine technology, the breakthrough that makes it possible to build enterprise-class guided navigation solutions.